Ladies and gentlemen, the sky is falling! The sky is falling! And yes, that is a Chicken Little reference in 2017, and I am not sorry because I actually liked that movie for a while. Oh boy, this is a 9.1 tornado striking the city. It's gonna come through this area. We have a bunker pretty close to that area. There's currently well over 1,000 people in there. A thunderstorm. Oh, you are joking. Seriously? A thunderstorm as well? Jesus. Okay, this tornado actually looks like it is just gonna clip that sort of edge of the city, so it's not gonna be as disastrous. What's in its path, though? So there is a firehouse just there. There is a police station or a medical clinic and a police station. So we're going to lose 3 services for that area. We're not going to lose any schools by the looks of it. And we'll probably lose some metro stations as well that are going to need repaired. This is gonna sting. This is gonna hurt. And I'm not, oh man, why? Why did I turn these back on? No, my people are dying. Why did I turn disasters? But it's just sitting. Oh, there's another. That's fine. Won't worry about that. Those errors pop up as the disaster's going on. I think it is just the mod. Yeah, there go the buildings. There go the buildings. There go the roads. There go the cars off of the roads. So many people are dying. But for the most part, as long as that doesn't come back, that wasn't as disastrous as it could have been.
A tornado has touched down.
That's not as bad as it could have been. That was actually not a bad one. That was actually not a bad one at all. That's pleasant. Oh, another error. There's the thunderstorm. Where is it? Thunderstorm warning is, oh wow, that thing doesn't actually evacuate in all that big of an area. Yeah, we need to get more of those. Are we good? I know we've got the thunderstorm warning, but other than the thunderstorm warning, are we good? I think we might be. Let's get these roads functioning again. Let's get the roads back up. Let's get the city on the mend. So just fix all of these guys to get people back into the city at least, so that that can be done. So that road's sorted. That road is sorted. Let's see. Let's just repair these roads around here as well. No, man, that was how much damage was done. I mean, we can release citizens from the shelters. We don't need to be evacuating anymore. That's for sure. But can I see, like, no, that's evacuate info. I don't think it's going to give me info until people have actually, until the thunderstorm's over as well. Oh man, it's been a while since I've had to deal with a disaster striking the city. I'm still not quite used to it. Look at those helicopters though. The disaster response units are, they're on point. They know what they're doing. They're doing a fantastic job there. What's this? Ready for rebuilding. Let's rebuild that. I also like that it is giving me a little marker to say when it's a building that I have to click to rebuild. That's quite nice. I don't know if it's always done that. Let's see. Is this... No, that's fine. That's... I guess that's the risk of the thunderstorm. No, man. It has been so long since we've had something like that. It's never pleasant either. It's never a pleasant, like, thing to deal with. Why are you guys not moving? Those roads are ready for using again, guys. You can get going. There they go. All right. Yeah, they're not quite sure what to do, are they? They're just sort of like, yeah, I don't know if we want to go. Oh my god. This is me running at 3 times speed, by the way. The game seems to be running real slowly. I wonder if that is because of the errors. I mean, this is 1 times speed. 1 and 3 are pretty much the same. In fact, it looks like 3 isn't working at all. Notice very carefully when I hit 3, when I speed the game up, there is like a lurch forward. And then it's like it just goes back to normal speed. That's very strange. I wonder if that's just because the game's trying to work out what it's doing at the moment. I also think the errors that we're seeing are because of the thunderstorm, basically. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's another one. Oh, hello. There we go. That's those gone. I think it is because of the thunderstorm, because there aren't supposed to be thunderstorms in this scenario, but there are because the mod I have to enable random disasters adds thunderstorms.
Meteorologists are issuing
Another one? Seriously? Another thunderstorm warning? All right. Oh, there actually was one.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole
Wait, what?
strike at any minute. Residents should take
You are kidding, right?
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
Are you just...
Citizens
What?
are advised to stay
No!
indoors.
No sinkhole, please. Size 6.6. Where? I can't even click on it because the thunderstorms take... Oh, God. Well, that could have been worse.
Sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city.
That could have been worse, actually. That could have been so much worse. Jesus. Why am I losing so much money all of a sudden? What's going on with that? Why am I suddenly losing a lot of cash? I'm slightly concerned about that. Like, if we look at me expenses, I wonder if it's just because so many buildings were destroyed. There are also still a lot of roads that aren't usable currently. Oh, for God's sake, stop with the errors. I might have to turn this mod off if the errors do keep popping up. That might actually have to be a thing because it's kind of annoying. It is kind of really annoying. I'm also really concerned about my budget. I don't know, or my income. I don't know why it is so low. Are those... Is that telling me that those pedestrian paths aren't usable? It is. I didn't know that could happen to pedestrian paths. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Fair enough. Let's see. Any other buildings? It looks like the only thing that did get destroyed then was a couple of metro stations. Or I think it was the crematorium or something. What is up with my income? Okay, enough of that, please. Enough of that, please. Yeah, I am going to have to turn this mod off. That said, I mean... A sinkhole and... a sinkhole and a tornado. It's been a while. It's been a little while since I've had to deal with those things. My God. It has been just a little while. Alright, the thunderstorm warning has finally gone away. This is the aftermath of the tornado sinkhole scenario. Over 2,000 citizens lost. 87 buildings destroyed. Almost 5,000 meters of road destroyed. And 56 meters of train track. That's a lot. That was a lot more than I was planning. Not planning, a lot more than I was expecting. I wasn't planning that disaster. That makes me sound like a supervillain. That makes me sound like I'm sitting there trying to conjure a tornado to destroy the city of my greatest enemies. I wasn't doing that. I was expecting some deaths. Okay, this is really getting annoying. Okay. That alert's getting a wee bit annoying. Is what it's getting. Definitely gonna have to deal with that in just a moment. But for the time being, let me just bring some little roads through to here. And continue my rambling. So yeah, I wasn't expecting, or I wasn't, what was the word? Okay, that alert just like completely messed up my story. Thanks alert, that's really appreciated. I don't like when things, right, you know what? Okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna save my game real quick. This is episode 19. I'm gonna save my game, and I'm gonna go back to the main menu and turn that mod off. Right, where are you? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. There we go. Disaster Enabler mod. You know what, Xenia? I really appreciate your mod. I like what it does, but I also don't like what it does. Oh, that's why I'm losing money. I have everyone in shelters at the moment. That explains a lot. All right, well, we'll let everybody out of that. They can all go back to work, and we can start making money again. Whoops. My bad. I may have got distracted by the alerts. I'm gonna blame nothing but the alerts. That's what caused my hiccup, and I stand by that. So this area here is probably gonna take a little while to rebuild since, or, well, will it? Yeah, probably. It'll probably take a little while to rebuild since we don't currently have any demand for commercial zoning, but then again, as the commercial zoning demand comes up, this area is going to rebuild, so I'll probably not notice this area rebuilding. I am noticing that we do have some water problems. So let's come down here and let's add just another couple of these pumps just there to bring more water to the city, which is hopefully going to be enough to sustain us for a little while. Certainly looks like it will, which is some good stuff. And now that I've got that mod turned off, I can finally go ahead and get back to what I was doing, which is adding some roads in here. Just to this little area. I don't think I can bring a road through there, so we'll bring a road to there instead. We'll bring a road to there as well. And I don't think I can take one through. Oh, I can take one through there, so we'll do that. And let's also bring a road down this way to that point, though. There we go. Can I take one under there? I totally can. Alrighty. Let's see. Do I want to continue a road along here? I reckon I do. So we'll do that kind of thing. We'll do that kind of thing. And we'll get one or two sort of just filling up these spaces in the middle here. So one there and one there. And that looks all right to me. Definitely going to need a road just about there as well to fill up that space. But that can just be a new area of, let's see, residential or office. Residential or office. I'm thinking residential since we have a big chunk of office zoning here already. Although we do also have a new chunk of residential zoning done this way, so I don't necessarily think we need it, but I am going to go with residential zoning. So let's begin, first and foremost, by getting ourselves a new district into this space so that none of the traffic coming off those highways is going to be tempted to go through here instead of following the designated routes and roads. So fill up all of that space. That is going to be one big district, actually. I just realized, oh, I'm sort of leaching into another district there. Let's just fix that real quick. There we go. And bring this back up like so, and around and all that stuff. So we fill this in, and Woodland Square is apparently the name we're going for. Woodland Square is it the biggest district we have thus far? It might very well be. Might very well be. Is it? No, actually, I'd say it's kind of on par with Hamilton Park, to be honest. Hamilton Park is a little shorter and a little wider than Woodland Square, but yeah, I'd say it's kind of on par in terms of just the raw size of it. So that's not bad. We'll just come across here as well. Yeah, I mean, we're going to need to cut across here to let the traffic flow properly. And I think I'll also do the same with just the avenues in general, so that traffic can use the avenues. And I think that's probably something I'm going to do a lot with the districts in this city, is always make a point to let the traffic go on the avenues and then block it from going on the roads within, you know, that come off of those avenues, basically. So I think that might be a good idea. That might be a good way to run things. I also know I don't need to take the districts off of these highways, but I'm going to do that anyway, just because it means that I can be absolutely certain that nothing's going on there that shouldn't be going on there. So there we go. Woodland Square is now cut into 3 sections. We'll go ahead and get the Old Town policy onto there. And we should end up seeing some good growth in here. So let's begin with some commercial zones just in there. And I'd also like to bring a little section through like this, so that we do have a nice big space in the middle that people can go ahead and walk around should they so desire. Now, annoyingly, this isn't working out exactly the way I'd want it to. Can I do that? Yes, I can. That's fine. Then we'll bring this through to the middle point just here. Like that. And that. There we go. So people can walk through the middle of that area, which is pretty cool stuff. We'll bring ourselves a little pathway off of there as well. And we'll bring ourselves... Can I get one through there? I absolutely can. All right. Bring ourselves a little path through like this. And then through like this as well. Now, obviously, they can't actually cross the road there at the moment. So what I'm going to have to do is make some kind of change to the road type there. So we'll do this kind of thing. We'll upgrade that bit. And then bulldoze those two sections there. So that people can actually cross the road there. And fill in those two bits. And we're good. That's going to be perfect. That's going to be a nice, huge area of residential zoning when it's done. It's just that getting it done is going to take a while because, well, we don't really have the demand for it. Which always sucks. Always sucks, but it is just a waiting game. As I've said before, the game is just all about supply and demand, and, well, the demand just isn't there right now. I've just realized that it would probably be a pretty good idea to get another industrial zone done this way. And I'm also thinking that having one sort of in a big square here might be a pretty good idea too. So I'm gonna go ahead and extend a section of avenue across like this. We'll go for 40 units and we'll go for another 40 units just here and bring it down like this. And what I'm thinking is that in this space here, we can do some commercial zoning because it's not going to mind too much about the industrial zoning just across the road. Although we could, in fact, do some office zoning on the main stretch of road here so that the people in the shops aren't actually going to see the industrial buildings, even though they're going to have to technically drive past them. Well, you know what? We'll actually go ahead and just do offices along this bit of road. So that on this road, you're not going to see industrial buildings, which I think... I mean, the people in the game don't care too much. I don't really think they care at all, but I just like it from a design perspective that you probably wouldn't want to see factories from your high-end shop, even though that probably wouldn't be a high-end shop. I think it'll be kind of cool. So, let's go ahead and bring a road in like this up to there. And bring a road in like that from there. And they're obviously not going to connect together on this side, which is completely fine. But we'll do that kind of thing there. I think I will keep that connection. I think I will add one to here as well. And I think I will do similar there. Bring that up to that point. Bring a road down like this. And let's just do a big old pedestrian path running between these two sections of zoning so that there's a very clear line being drawn there. And then the rest of this is just going to be made up of industrial zoning. There we go. And what we are going to need to do is get another district set up there so that no one's going to be tempted to go through that zone if they want to get to somewhere. And I'm also thinking it might be a good idea to, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Just reconnect that all back up, then fill up this space a little bit. Wood Square is going to be the name of it. That's totally fine by me. Then we neaten up these roads around here. Just like that. Okie dokie, so Wood Square is going to be this place. We're going to want to set an old time policy. We're also going to do some, let's see, city planning, industrial space planning on that one. Just because we can. And that should be fine. That should be totally fine for a new industrial zone. I am thinking, like I was saying, I am thinking it might be an idea to turn these roads into avenues themselves. Just so traffic can easily get about there and easily get into the district. These ones here can be 2-lane avenues like that. But I think that'll be really important to help people get around here because it is going to be a very busy space. So we'll go like that. And the district is unaffected. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's bring some pipes into here like this. And connect them up. And I do believe all we're going to need to do is have some going there as well. And we're sorted. Alright, now we just need the area to grow, which really shouldn't take that long considering we have got some decent industrial demand here. So I'm excited for this. I'm also really happy that, you know, give it another little while and we're going to have nicely incorporated this, this highway into the city. In fact, let's just go ahead and zone all of that space right away. all of that space up there, and everything in this side as well. Just like that. So these areas are going to be some of the, well, they're going to be the first areas to zone in these big spaces here. And there we go. This area is building up real quickly. Got to get some electrical connections in there as well, though, which probably won't take too long, hopefully. I'm also thinking it might be an idea to do this so that we can get people walking through there. We'll do the same on this bit as well, so that people can walk through. Not that they're gonna. I don't think they would walk through there, but that'll give them the option. And let's have a little look here as well at the metro. So I'm thinking at this point, it probably would be a good idea to get a bit of a metro loop in here. So let's add a metro station to that corner. Let's add a metro station to that space there. And let me also add a metro station to there as well, because that's going to be a good crossover point. In fact, what we'll do is have two pathways going like that. That's going to be a really important crossover point. Next, we're going to have a metro there. Then I think one just in there. For the sake of convenience, since the space wasn't taken up already. We'll get one to there. And we'll bring a few just around a bit like this. Let's see. Yeah, this is just going to surround this entire area, which is completely fine by me. So put one on that corner. Put one on that corner. And that corner. And put one on that one as well. Let's get one on that corner. And sort of in the middle here, I reckon. Somewhere like that. Do I want one there? Yeah, why not? We'll put one there. Have one in that space. And there isn't really one in here, which is a little bit awkward. But having this crossover point here, I think is going to be super... Oh, hold on. I missed this entire space as well. Hold on a minute. That's completely wrong there. And that's completely my bad. We're going to want one on that corner. We're going to have one just in here. And we're going to have one just there as well. That's a bit better. All right. Then we just link all of these together in the hideous way that we always do. And it's always interesting reading the comments every time I do some metro stuff, because people are always saying the same thing. It's like, I don't care how efficient it is. Just make them nice. Make, you know, put curves in, make it realistic. And my response is always, no, I'm not wasting my time doing that, because it literally doesn't matter. It still works. And I know, you know, that might come across as me being really sort of obnoxious or whatever, but it does. It does work exactly the same way. And this isn't really an aesthetically focused Let's Play. I am still trying to do the scenarios, so just keep that in mind. You know, I'm not doing this to annoy anybody. That's not my goal here. That's just a bonus. No, that's well, I get a little bit of satisfaction when someone gets really annoyed about it, because I do that from time to time. I occasionally do a little thing that'll poke a little bit of I'm poking the bear, basically, is what it is. And hopefully that's not a phrase that's used for anything else these days. I don't really keep up with phrases and all that. But basically, I'm trying a little bit to annoy people. And I'm also doing this because I was doing it anyway. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let's stop poking the bear. And hope that this metro system is actually going to work. I mean, there's already people using it. There's a lot of people getting off of that metro there. And none of them seem to be transferring to this side, which is fine. That's totally fine. This one will get some use as time goes by. And it'll get even more use as we go ahead and start filling up the rest of this area. Now let's see. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I had all of the districts set the way they should be there. I was a little bit concerned that I, you know, might have made a mistake or something, but no, we're good. Traffic is flowing in here, no problem. Traffic is still backing up here. But I'm not going to worry about that too much either. That's totally fine. This area in general, though, looks pretty good. I am actually really pleased with how it's turned out. Let's go ahead then and just fill up the rest of it with the residential zoning I said I was going to put in there. Just so we can get an idea of what scale this is going to be. So that's all going to be residential. I think I will do offices on this side here. That's not offices. That is low density commercial zoning, and that should not be in there. I don't believe we have any. Do we have any of that left? Oh, we still have low density residential over here. That's interesting. I didn't realize I'd never gotten rid of this. Let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. Why have I still got any of this? That seems really silly. I thought I would have got rid of this by now, but apparently not. Let's just rezone that entire space and rezone that entire space. And they're all gonna go bye-bye, which is gonna hurt my population a bit. It's probably gonna drop from 142,000 to, I'm guessing, about 140,000. That's not too much of a big deal, though. Not too worried, because that area will eventually rebuild anyway. It is just gonna take some time, and by some time, I mean quite some time, because this whole area needs to build up as well. So, ladies and gents, I am gonna leave it there for today. We have some waiting to do. I don't want to make you suffer through the waiting, so I figure this is probably the easiest thing and the easiest option. So yeah, we are going to leave it there for today. Thank you kind of for watching. We've dealt with a tornado, a sinkhole, and a thunderstorm. If you like the video, like the video. Don't forget to share it on social media, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!